that. You know, pick and choose the right moment. You don't want to do it recklessly. You've got to know what's in and around you, and particularly what's behind you. Vestergaard was in control there, and it seems they've given licence by the manager to go and do that, and it's up to teammates nearby to to get round and cover.
Back now with Ben Davies. Came from Rangers to this part of the world, but goes towards Krastev. That's a very neat little touch to Curry. He started well, Krastev, and Lancashire in a bit of space picks out a decent pass. Luke Thomas needs to do some defending here, which he does superbly to stop Plaqueta's shot. But they've started well, Oxford. They're yet to win this season, but got their first point against Coventry, and they've been in every match, and you can see why so far. They won themselves a free kick over there on the right-hand side, but no more than 25 yards out.
Oxford look bright, don't they, and lively, and they're enthused when they get on that counter. They feel that that's probably the way forward and their best opportunity getting something out of this game. Sam
Long is over this set piece. Everybody back for Leicester, everybody forward bar one for Oxford. It's whipped in quite flat, and Oliver Skip did well. Really marked his territory there and won the header. It's now back on halfway, pumped forward towards the big centre-back, Helic, and then the shot saved well by Stolarczyk, but on the rebound, Oxford have taken the lead because Helic played it back, and it was a tap-in for Will Lancashire. First blood Oxford on this Saturday lunchtime. Leicester unable to deal with this period of pressure, and they're going to have to come from behind at the Kassam Stadium.
Again, I have to say, it's a little bit lethargic and casual the way Leicester defended there. Helic gets up, okay, he's going to win the ball, but who's preempting the situation? Who's reading?
Thirds in Oxford colours already for the 20-year-old England under-21 international now. Played for Tottenham a number of times, and you can see his quality. Leicester here are going to have to react, and Mavididi is flying forward, and he's got to the box, and he shifted it to Ayew. Ayew here goes beyond his man, can shoot, does shoot, and the goalkeeper makes a fine save at his near post. That was excellent from Leicester, coming equal to it, but a very positive response after going behind.
Certainly was, but it's also certainly what was required, out of a bad selection.
Yeah, he is fine, and the game is back underway, but that was one of those when everybody gasped. Oxford are giving that ball straight to Ayew. Ayew's going to score, he has! What a gift! And Jordan Ayew gratefully received it. Awful defending from Oxford, but Ayew was alert, and he clattered it home beyond the goalkeeper, out of nothing. Leicester have an equaliser, and what a start. 13 minutes gone, 1-1.
Life in the Championship. Just been singing the praises of Brannigan, the captain of Oxford. Quite a big influence for a period of time here at the Kassam, and he's had a bit of a shocking couple of minutes or so. Lucky to get away with fouling, in my view. Fatawu, the left fullback for Oxford, looks like most fullbacks look after about 88 minutes.
That's a good-looking ball, and here is Plaqueta. Plaqueta, he has got the better of Vestergaard, and he shot off the bar, hits Stolarczyk, but it won't go over the line. Well, that is desperately unlucky from Przemysław Plaqueta. Would have been a quite spectacular second. It might have then gone in after it hit Stolarczyk on the back, and Leicester there with a major let-off. 1-1. This first 16 minutes has absolutely whizzed by.
What a game this is turning out to be.
They might have at some stage some new striker in the second half. We wait to see if Julian Carranza will make his debut. Here is Ramsey, talking of debutants. Shot saved by the goalkeeper, but it spilled out. It hit Sam Long, and then that almost dribbled over the line. Ramsey with a big challenge over there. Oxford are furious. They have surrounded the referee here. He's definitely taken out Filip Krastev, and Oxford want red here. Plenty of pushing and shoving. Ramsey, I'm sure, will go into the book, but what colour will it be? It was certainly robust, and the referee has taken a long time, and he sent him off. His debut lasts 23 minutes. Oxford were incensed. And Aaron Ramsey has been dismissed, having only just arrived at the club. A lot of his teammates come up to console him as he makes his way off. It's a very good header from Sumari, because that one was travelling. Stelacic might have been tested. Meanwhile, Mavididi has won it superbly, and then he skipped over the challenge, and Mavididi has 3 Oxford players trying to catch up with him. None of them will. Mavididi's still going, he shoots it, saved by the goalkeeper. Sparkling run from Leicester's number 10. That would have been glorious had it ended up in the back of the net.
Well, they don't want to rely on instances like that, but it's reassuring to know that you have the potential with the individuals out there on the pitch to go and break like that on a solo run. I just thought, I mean, he's done superbly well. Pace is shown, we know he's an athlete. We're reminding his boys, lads, if you can deal with them, double up when you can, maybe nullify that. They're only going to get limited opportunities, aren't they, to lack of possession. It could be an uphill task second half. In
comes this corner, headed goalwards, oh, deflected and in. That is hugely misfortunate for Leicester. Ben Davies will be the goal scorer. Jakub Stelacic was surely going to keep that out to his right. It hit somebody, it ricocheted the other way. And on half-time, Oxford retake the lead. And this time, Leicester will have to come from behind with only 10 players.
It's come a little bit out of nothing, but you're always concerned when you've conceded a set piece. Anything can happen, but Leicester didn't seem particularly alert and switched on there. Oxford more so, good delivery, nothing more into a decent area.
Phillips, that's a poor touch up to him, but Plaqueta does really well. Cruyff turn, plays it back to Phillips, who spreads a wonderful pass out here, and they're attacking with Krastev towards the edge of the box, onto his right foot, comes back, and driven goalwards and wide by Deke Smeka. Vestergaard's going to pick up a yellow for the late challenge on Phillips. The referee played a very good advantage, and Oxford weren't too far away from a third.
Needs to be careful, Vestergaard. His head's gone a little bit there. He feels aggrieved by the actions of Phillips after that challenge. Personally, I thought it was a foul. Yeah, I thought it was a yellow card, certainly by today's standards there. I was just having a look at it before. Phillips gave the ball away cheaply just prior to that, but then he picked up good positions. With that spare man as well, he looked to me to be the problem man. Perhaps Vestergaard spotted that as well, which already gave him a bit of a crunch, but yeah, it was a great ball out wide. The Championship title-winning season 2 years ago. Someone's going to need to take this by the scruff of the neck and be the difference maker. It might be Ricardo into the feet of Fatawi. Back to Ricardo. Ricardo's shot. What a goal! Brilliant! Ricardo celebrates gloriously in front of the away end. Absolute class. The move, the finish, and the 10 men are level. 2-2 at the Kassam. Amazing how quick things can change, how quick the mood can change around the stadium, or just out there on the pitch. Phillips was starting to look a problem. Leicester were looking as if it was going to be a real tough uphill challenge, and it still may well be. But with his departure, the sub coming on is yet to make an effect. Here is Winks, marshalling, patrolling, picking out Fatawi centrally again. He feeds it to Ayew. It's all Leicester after the equaliser. Ayew shifts it onto his right foot, shoots. Oh, it wasn't far away from Jordan Ayew. Hangs his head in frustration because that was whistling and curling towards the bottom right-hand corner. It's 2-2. Leicester not too far away from making it 3-2. Well, if you just walked into this stadium, started watching the game, you would not realise that Leicester are a man down. Here it goes, it's flat, it's maybe straight not to the defender, actually. And that is the full-time whistle. And it's a point on the road. And with 10 men, Leicester will see that as a point gained, even if they couldn't find the late winner. Trailing 2-1 at half-time, they did find some quality, and Ricardo's excellent strike is the reason that their unbeaten run, at least, will go on in the Championship, because it has finished here at the Kassam Stadium. Very enjoyable watch. Oxford United 2, Leicester City 2.